Once upon a whispering wind, in a sleepy town where cobblestone streets curled like ribbons and bookshops smelled like chocolate and old dreams, there lived a boy named Ziggy. Ziggy didn't love reading, at least. Not at first. He thought books were boring. Stories were made up, and libraries were just quiet places. Grown-ups went to naps standing up. But one rainy afternoon, while hiding from a storm, Ziggy wandered into a tiny library he'd never seen before. It had no sign, no windows, and the door creaked like it hadn't been opened in centuries. Inside, the air smelled like thunderstorms and cinnamon gum. There were books stacked to the ceiling, floating scrolls that whispered secrets, and a cat with 7 tails who napped on a ladder. "Welcome," said a voice. Ziggy turned. Behind the desk stood a girl about his age, wearing a patchwork cape and mismatched socks. Her name was Story, and she was the guardian of lost books. "You're just in time," she said. "The library's waking up." Before Ziggy could ask what she meant, the shelves began to move. Books flew off the walls like birds. Pages fluttered like wings. And suddenly, Ziggy found himself pulled into a swirling tunnel of ink and light. Whoosh! He landed T-H-U-M-P in a world of pirates, a talking parrot squawked. Ahoy! This be chapter 3 of the tale of Captain Crumbs. "Who goes there?" "Ziggy," he said, still dizzy. "I'm perfect," shouted the pirate crew. "We've been waiting for a hero." From that moment on, Ziggy was in the story. He helped a dragon learn to read by using rhymes instead of roars. He raced a giant tortoise through a maze made of jelly. He even outwitted a grumpy genie who only granted half. Every time he finished a story, the pages glowed. The library of lost stories sent him spinning to the next. And every time Story was there, sometimes as a knight, sometimes as a robot, sometimes as a very confused wizard with too many hats. But something strange was happening. Some books were disappearing. Whole stories were vanishing, characters fading, endings forgotten. Ziggy discovered a shadowy figure called the Plot Eater, a creature made of unfinished ideas and abandoned drafts. "I feast on forgotten tales," it hissed. "And soon your story will end too." Ziggy gulped. He wasn't brave. He wasn't a knight. He wasn't even a reader. But he was curious. So he did what he always did when he didn't know what to do. He opened a book, and inside was a blank page. "Wait," he said, "this is empty." Story smiled. "That's because it's yours," she said. "Now you get to write it." With courage in his chest and a pencil behind his ear, Ziggy faced the Plot Eater not with swords or spells, but with words. He told a story so wild, so full of wonder and laughter and heart, that the creature couldn't handle it. It melted into a puddle of ink, and all the lost stories came rushing back. Characters cheered.